All right, listen, everybody. It's time. It's that time of the show where we have some laughs. You guys like to laugh. Strange Bunch, you like to laugh.
Oh, yeah. Give it to us. Yeah, we like to laugh.
All right, everybody. This next comic that's coming up, she's one of the top comics in town. Quite honestly, I have no idea how we even got her here. And I don't know. I'm sure she doesn't know how she got here either. But she's going to make you laugh. Here she is, everybody. It's Tricia Auld!
Thank you so much for having me tonight. The reason I am here is because I wasn't busy. So that's what brought me here tonight. Thank you for welcoming me with the smell of Rockstar in this room. I feel very much at home because this is exactly how up-and-coming male comics smell, too. Yeah, I feel very in my element right now. I am a female comic, and everyone that's watching on TV, I'm sure you have that one question everyone always asks me. Oh, what's it like being a female in comedy? What are your challenges? And I'll tell you, the hardest part about being a woman in comedy is when I show up to a comedy show with a male comic, and everyone just assumes that I'm his girlfriend. As if I would date someone poor. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking for someone with some real goals that they can achieve. A 401k, maybe dental insurance. Yeah. I wanted to fit in with the heavy metal crew, so I recently got arrested. Yeah. Thank you. Nice. Yeah, my dad always told me that my attitude was always going to keep me from achieving my dreams. And I said no. And my police report supports me. The arresting officer said, during the booking process, Patricia got extremely sarcastic. So I was myself. When asked if she was affiliated with any gangs, her response was, no, but I've been dying to get in one if you know anyone. Preferably Asian, they have the best drugs. Honestly, knew a friend named Chang, really good guy. Anywho. I'm 32 and I'm single. Nice. Thank you. Yes. You usually don't get that much support, so thank you so much. I'm 32 and I'm single, and when you're 32 and single, people start saying crazy things to you like, you need to find a husband, you need to get a husband, you need to invest in a husband. So finally I did, but I just could never trust if he was with his wife and kids when he said he was. So it's not going to work out. I know adultery jokes don't always hit. I do have a father. Anyone else?
I too have
trying to identify with the room here. I do have a father, and he gets really confused about all the web-based applications that we're on as kids. And recently, he's had a really hard time with the difference between Uber and Tinder. And I will take some of the blame for it because we were recently on family vacation and I left on Friday night with John in a Honda Civic. He was probably like 24. And I didn't get home until Saturday morning in the same clothes, but it was Ron in a minivan. He was probably like 52, a couple of car seats in the back. And that's when I had to explain to him, like, Dad, if that was Uber, I would have had to pay for it. I can't be right swiping or left swiping a guy because he's got a couple of kids. I got baggage too. You know? This guy knows what's up. Are you on Tinder?
Not currently, no.
Oh.
It's not dead enough for me.
All right, we'll take this offline.
I prefer dead people.
No, my dad does love me. I have a great father. And he recently sat me down and he was like, Trish, I really think you're funny. And I support your comedy career. I do. But what's with all the sex jokes? You got to start telling everyday jokes that everyone can relate to. Like getting gas. Or going to the grocery store. Going to the dentist.
Yeah.
Everyday stuff. Just looked at my dad and I said, Dad, how are sex jokes not everyday jokes? It was like a light bulb went off. My father was like, I have no idea. That's something we're both going to have to ask your mother. Debbie! And that's when I found out that my father goes to the dentist more than he gets laid. Very, very sad story. Guys, I've been Tricia Auld. Thank you so much for having me.
Tricia Auld, everybody! Trish, come and spend a little time with us. You can. Here you go. Yeah, go over there.
Come on in.
Oh, you did? What?
Yeah.
Boy, you really nailed it.
I was timing the set, you know?
What a professional.
Real professional.
You are. Try
God,
not
how
to,
do you feel about this crew? I've got to
try not to-
ask
It's
you.
wild. Well, first of all, I'm floored that I was asked to do clean material. Floored.
Not your easiest gig.
Well, I got here and this like the title of the show is
Yeah.
like all my favorite things.
You're
Heavy
right.
leather, topless, dance party. So I had to buy a shirt next door and write a clean set before I went up. But no, this is awesome. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Okay, good answer.
Yeah, they won't.
I'm also a politician part-time.
They won't let us swear on this show for some reason.
It's just a myth.
It's crazy.
No, we can swear. I just found out.
You did?
No
It's just a myth.
swears.
I need
Jason,
some
the head
clean
guy,
sex
just
stuff,
told us.
though.
No,
Okay.
that is definitely
It's
not
just a
true.
myth. Everybody,
don't
you can swear.
Don't believe it.
It's a myth.
We'll be thrown right off the air. Hey, a couple of years ago, you were on the. You remember that? You were on the cover of the Dig. You remember that?
Do I remember being on the cover of the Dig?
Wasn't that something?
I do.
She was on the
I
cover
do.
of the. Excuse.
D.I.G.
go.
The Dig.
You were on the cover of Boston's Weekly Dig as an up and coming comic. I believe they called you a vivacious blonde, right?
They did.
That's
Wow.
got to be. That's got
Little
to be.
about me, vivacious blonde. That is
How do
my
you feel
Tinder
about
bio.
that?
Yeah, that's got to be exciting.
It was a really cool experience. I did get a little bit of heat from it.
Yeah.
Just I
Heat
wasn't
is good. Heat is hot.
Heat is hot. I wasn't in the scene. I don't think enough to really fully understand the magnitude of like what the article meant to other people. But
Yeah.
it was still a really cool experience. It was
Way jealous.
Wait, that's the thing. It's
I mean, who wouldn't be vivacious blonde?
right. People don't like it when you become successful. That's the problem. Suddenly your friends are mad at you because you're on the cover of a magazine. I can't wait to be on a cover of a magazine so I can get rid of all these people. Move on to a higher grade. I hope that's what you did, Tricia.
I mean, I just kept doing comedy and kind of just ignoring the noise.
Do you hang out with other? You don't hang out with other comics, do you?
I do. I try not to.
Okay, yeah.
No, honestly, there are some really great people in comedy, but it's just like anything else. You're gonna
Mostly just terrible.
Yeah, they're mostly awful.
You're definitely gonna find a mixed bag of tricks. So you just find the ones that are good to you, and you kind of support them and hope that they support you too.
Yeah.
It's probably very similar to music.
Let me ask you a question. If you had to do prop comedy, first of all, is prop
Dildos.
All right,
Final
okay,
answer.
good.
Good
All right,
job.
that's
Good choice.
that was
We
one.
could
That was
say
my
Vibrators.
question.
Pretty
Oh my
funny.
god, vibrators.
Vibrate. That's fine.
They can all be
class, right?
That would. Yeah, you could definitely get 5 minutes out of a vibrator. Comedy.
Okay,
wise.
slow
Comedy.
down.
Whoa,
Slow
whoa,
down.
whoa. Comedy.
Pretty sure
Back
the
it
average
up.
design could only be 3.
5 or 6 minutes.
But is prop comedy legit? That's not legit, is it?
I mean, every type of, if you can make people laugh, it's legit. If not, then you're not funny.
How would you describe the typical Tricia Auld fan? Go ahead. Describe them to us. Describe them to us.
Do you get a lot of creeps?
Physically,
'Cause
I
you
wanna-
do
I do.
a lot of
Yeah,
sex
yeah.
stuff.
My mom actually recently was like, I just feel like you're having trouble finding someone because your comedy attracts like a lot of like creepy guys. And I'm like, oh, that's so nice of you.
Do you get a lot of guys asking you out after your set because they know that you're 32 and single?
It's mixed. Like I get really aggressive guys or guys that like just genuinely want to be like, I thought you were really funny. And
Right.
yeah, and I could love you.
Well, that sounds sweet, not creepy. That's
yeah, no, that is nice.
it's hard to be.
I haven't found the one that has the right balance.
Right.
yet,
Yeah.
you know?
It's hard. It's hard not to be creepy these days, I think. Am I right, Arden? Arden knows what I'm talking about.
Arden.
There's tons about
By the way,
Arden.
I can see it in his eyes. He's definitely going to come up to me after this.
turned 21 last week.
He does it
Oh,
to
too
everyone.
young.
that
Too
comes
young.
on the
Right on
show.
there.
I'm not
Arden
looking
hit
to
on
teach
me a
anyone
couple
new
of times
tricks.
too. I'm
Do you think if Ken complimented your shoes on the train, would it be
Yeah.
creepy? We have this ongoing discussion.
Yeah.
No.
No, it wouldn't, right?
I don't. I
On
mean,
the train, though, if a stranger approached you on the train, It was like,
Maybe
hey,
this
lady,
speaks
nice
to my
shoes.
loneliness, but
Okay.
I'm in sales and I love people in general. So like when people make conversations with me, it feels very,
Right.
very like in my element. But I can understand how someone more introverted would be like, don't talk to me unless I speak to you
Yeah.
or unless I welcome it.
Did you wear your rock and roll pants because you were on the Heavy Leather Show?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
These
She
are
wore rock and roll pants, everybody. Come on, let's hear it.
Thank you.
Hey, you're not supposed to wear white pants, Ken, right?
Yeah, white pants. We had a thing about
I know
that.
white pants don't
They're
do it,
blue.
but she's doing it. She's doing it.
Oh, I'm doing the best I can, guys. You know what?
She's doing great.
Laundry day.
Yeah.
I mean, look at you fools. She's doing great.
She is. She's doing incredible. All right. Very good. Tricia Auld, everybody. We're going to find out everywhere she's going to be in just a few minutes. Thank you, Tricia.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
So we're going to bring you back in a couple of minutes, but you got to get out of here
Oh,
now.
okay, cool. Thank you.
Just don't trip on anything because it's a mass of
Watch
donuts
the
and
pink sea of junk.
seltzer and whatever else. We weren't drinking in. Everybody who works here, we weren't drinking in the studio.
No.
I don't know why there's water on the floor.
I peed my pants.
Okay.